Okay, so yeah, American Pie presents presents The Naked Mile. I'm sorry, is one movie that I hate to say it. I kind of enjoyed this movie, not because there's an abundance of sex nudity in this. This one, with all the tits and ass that's played throughout this movie, we actually get a quasi likable Stifler. His name in this movie is Eric, and we get in American Pie Presents Bandcamp. There was kind of a decent romance buried pretty far underneath everything, but in the case of American Pie Presents The Naked Mile, we get a good romance that's pretty high up there. I'm watching this, and I'm a little bit invested in these characters, and I'm actually enjoying the main storyline to it. The main storyline is not about the Naked Mile. The Naked Mile is just it's part of the movie. It's clickbait, pretty much, to get you to a movie with about people streaking. Let's see it. No. American Pie Presents The Naked Mile. That's not totally what it's about. It's about this normal Stifler kid named Eric, who is Steve and Matt Stifler's cousin, who's in high school, and yeah, he's been dating. He's the only normal Stifler. Usually Stiflers are rude, they're crude, and they're party animals, and they're sex animals too. And Eric is a virgin, and the woman that he's with is she's a nice girl too. She's not one that really wants to have sex just yet. Even though they've been dating for a couple years, she doesn't want to have sex. But Eric he's just pressured into like cheating on her or really getting her to actually put out for him. And so eventually he hears about this thing called the Naked Mile at this university that none other than Jim's dad created back in the 60s. It's pretty funny stuff. And so one day, when Eric and his girlfriend were about to have sex, he gets scared away by her father, and eventually she decides to give him a hall pass. But she eventually changed her mind out of peer pressure, and she doesn't want Eric to have sex with anybody else. And so when Eric eventually makes it to the university, and we meet Eric and Matt and Steve Stifler's other cousin named Dwight, who is more of a normal Stifler, then Eric's loyalty to his girlfriend is really put to the test. Will he surrender and have sex with a bunch of these naked girls at the Naked Mile? Or will he stay true and wait for the woman that he loves to be with? That's actually kind of sweet. Now, this movie, it's nowhere near as good as the American Pie movies with Sean William Scott, Jason Biggs. Nope. But there is some charm and some sweetness in this. I was actually like, okay, I'm falling for this. Now, note, I didn't fall for everybody. Dwight Stifler, despite being better than Tad Hilgenbrink as Matt Stifler, he's like whatever. Eric Stifler, he's kind of okay, honestly. But, and yeah, as I said, the abundance of tits and ass, not what makes this movie great. It's the heart and soul that this movie has. That little bit of heart and soul is just enough for me to give this movie a positive score, and that marginal positive score is 3 stars out of 4.